You are listening to the AI World Podcast, your trusted source for the latest innovations, insights, and trends in artificial intelligence, blockchain, fintech, and decentralized technologies. Each episode features expert interviews, engaging discussions, and in-depth analysis of how AI transforms industries worldwide. Stay ahead of the curve with the latest articles and exclusive reports from the AI World Journal, covering everything from emerging technologies to industry breakthroughs. For more news, global events, and access to AI World Society circle gatherings, visit us at aiworld.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to stay informed, stay connected, and be part of the AI revolution with AI World Lounge. Thank you for listening.
Okay, let's unpack this. Today we're diving deep into a story that truly goes beyond just technology. It's about power, culture, and what looks like a significant shift in the global landscape. We're talking about Saudi Arabia.
Right.
And its incredibly ambitious entry into the global AI race with a brand new $100 billion company called HUMAIN and its very own sovereign large language model, Allam.
It's a huge move.
It really is. This isn't just about code and algorithms.
Yeah.
It feels like a profound geopolitical and cultural statement, and it's happening right now.
It absolutely is. And what's truly fascinating here for you is the sheer scale and strategic depth behind this initiative.
Yeah.
Our mission in this deep dive is to explore the staggering size of this venture, the technical innovations driving it, its strategic implications for the global AI landscape, and critically, the very real challenges it faces.
Okay.
By the end of this, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of how Saudi Arabia plans to become a major player in an industry that will fundamentally define the 21st century.
So where does this monumental undertaking officially begin? Tell us about the initial launch, the grand unveiling of HUMAIN and Allam.
Well, the stage is set for Saudi Arabia to introduce HUMAIN, this new artificial intelligence powerhouse valued at $100 billion.
Wow.
And at its core is Allam, their sovereign large language model. This isn't some abstract concept. Allam is slated to launch by the end of August.
That soon?
That soon. Developed directly under the patronage of HRH Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, it really highlights the top-level strategic importance placed on this project.
A top-down strategic push indeed. But beyond just competing, what truly sets Allam apart? What's the unique ambition driving its creation?
Well, the ambition for Allam goes far beyond simply matching existing global LLMs. Its crucial distinguishing feature is it's designed to deeply reflect the cultural, linguistic, and strategic priorities of the Arab world.
Okay, how so?
And here's a detail that really brings this home. Allam will speak in Khaleeji and Shami accents.
Accents.
Yes. That's not just a linguistic feature. It signals an incredibly deep understanding and commitment to the region's identity and heritage. It's built by an elite team, 240 PhD researchers, sourced from top global institutions.
So serious brain power behind it.
Absolutely. It demonstrates the serious talent acquisition and investment in expertise.
Those accents are such an intriguing detail. Now let's talk about the money. The numbers involved with HUMAIN are truly staggering. How much are we talking about? And where is that capital going?
The figures are indeed mind-blowing. We're looking at a $100 billion total program value.
$100 billion.
Yeah. This includes a massive $23 billion in strategic tech deals already sealed with industry titans like NVIDIA, AMD, AWS, and Qualcomm.
So buying the best hardware.
Pretty much. For computational power, they've secured 18,000 NVIDIA GB300 GPUs for just its first phase.
Just the first phase.
Just the first phase.
Yeah.
And the plan is for a 500 milliW AI compute capacity. To put that in perspective for you, that's equivalent to powering an entire mid-sized city.
Powering a city. That's incredible. And beyond building their own infrastructure, I hear they're also investing globally.
Absolutely. They've also established a $10 billion venture fund specifically to back global AI startups.
Okay.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture for you, these figures aren't just about financial investment from Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, or PIF.
Right.
They are, in essence, strategically buying leverage in what is undeniably the most consequential industry of the 21st century.
Buying leverage. Explain that a bit more.
Well, HUMAIN isn't just a tech company. It serves as both a massive economic diversification initiative, to move beyond oil dependence, and a powerful soft power tool in a world increasingly shaped by algorithmic intelligence. It's about securing future influence on a global scale.
Buying strategic leverage is a powerful phrase. What does that leverage look like in practice? Does it mean influencing global data standards or perhaps shaping regional tech policy?
It could be all of that and more, really. By controlling a sovereign LLM of this scale and, importantly, cultural relevance, Saudi Arabia gains a seat at the table. They can help set AI norms, potentially influence regional tech policy, and even offer its AI solutions as a form of, let's say, diplomatic and economic partnership to other Middle Eastern and developing nations.
So proprietary, trusted AI capabilities.
Exactly. That's the core idea.
That makes perfect sense. So the scale is one thing, but what about the actual technical blueprint of Allam? What makes it stand out, especially for its target audience?
The technical prowess of Allam is, well, formidable. It's designed as an enterprise and government-grade model.
Okay.
It blends cutting-edge scale with deep regional specialization. We're talking about an impressive 1.8 trillion parameters.
1.8 trillion, that's huge.
It is. For our listeners, that means an incredibly vast and nuanced understanding of language, allowing for highly sophisticated and human-like interactions, matching the scale, for instance, of OpenAI's GPT-4o.
Right, on par with the top models.
Exactly. It's been trained multilingually across Arabic, English, and over 20 other global languages. And critically, it features domain-specific tuning on regional financial, legal, and cultural data.
So tailored for the region.
Precisely, making it highly relevant and accurate for its intended use cases.
A 1.8 trillion parameters is truly massive. This raises an important question, particularly given the emphasis on sovereignty. What exactly does that mean in the context of an AI model like Allam?
Sovereignty in AI is absolutely crucial here, and it's a core tenet for Saudi Arabia. It means Allam ensures that Saudi data stays in Saudi Arabia.
Right, and keep it local.
Through sovereign cloud deployment. This directly aligns with national security priorities and data privacy concerns, contrasting sharply with models hosted in other nations where data residency might be, well, ambiguous.
Okay, and technically how does that work?
Its technical backbone involves distributed training across GPU superclusters, connected via high-bandwidth InfiniBand. That's a crucial networking technology that allows these superclusters to communicate at lightning speed, essential for massive AI training.
Got it.
And it's designed to be integration-ready with national platforms like Saudi Arabia's e-government and even NEOM's cognitive city systems. It's about end-to-end national control.
So, control from the ground up, keeping data within their borders. Given this incredible scale, how does HUMAIN's financial muscle and compute power truly stack up against the established global players, like OpenAI or maybe China?
Right. When you look at HUMAIN's investment, it really puts things into perspective. Their $100 billion war chest is 3 times OpenAI's total private funding, which hovers around $30 billion.
3 times.
Yeah. And their GPU footprint actually rivals China's DeepSeek, which is one of Beijing's flagship AI projects.
Rivals DeepSeek.
It's clear Saudi Arabia isn't just joining the race. They're aiming to redefine its pace.
Do you think Saudi Arabia is aiming to redefine the pace of this race rather than just joining it, especially with this level of investment?
Yes, I think so. Here's where it gets really interesting. What distinguishes HUMAIN's approach from the more fragmented structures often seen in the US and Europe is its integrated strategy.
How so?
They're merging R&D, compute, and venture funding all into one massive, centrally directed entity.
Okay. All under one roof.
Exactly. If we use a model comparison snapshot, Allam, with its 1.8 trillion parameters and sovereign cloud, clearly has a Middle East first design.
Right.
This places it in a rare peer group alongside models like GPT-4o, which also has 1.8 trillion parameters, but is Azure hosted with a global commercial focus, and China's DeepSeek V3 at 1.3 trillion parameters with domestic cloud and a China first design. Allam truly carves out a distinctive cultural mission and a unique market position.
That integrated approach makes a lot of sense for a national strategic initiative. But this isn't just about HUMAIN. It sounds like it's part of a much broader national effort. What other pieces of the Saudi AI ecosystem are supporting this massive project?
You're absolutely right. It's a huge national infrastructure play. The kingdom has built, well, a constellation of initiatives and key institutions.
Like what?
You have Key government bodies like SDAIA, the Saudi Data and AI Authority, orchestrating the national AI strategy. Then there are critical research institutions like COST and Kate Stay driving innovation.
Okay, the research side.
Right. You also have specialized entities like ALAT, focusing on hardware and semiconductors,
Hardware too.
Autonomous and NEOM, deploying AI-driven infrastructure for cognitive cities. The Garage accelerates deep tech startups, and King Salman Energy Park works on AI-driven energy solutions.
It's really comprehensive.
It is. Even cultural initiatives like the MISC Foundation are building AI literacy, while SVC and the FII Institute drive venture capital and thought leadership, with Aramco Digital leading AI transformation in the energy sector. It's truly a comprehensive, nationwide push.
Wow, so it's not just a company, it's an entire national transformation. What's the overarching vision behind this whole ecosystem?
The overarching vision is nothing less than transforming Saudi Arabia from a consumer of technology into a producer and exporter of intelligence.
Producer and exporter of intelligence.
Yeah. It's a powerful symbolism, moving from deserts that once mapped the stars to data centers now mapping the future.
That's quite a line.
It is. The kingdom is building what they envision as an AI empire designed to outlast the oil era, signaling a fundamental shift in their national identity and economic future.
That vision of an AI empire sounds incredibly ambitious. But historically, have we seen nations successfully transition identities like that without significant hurdles? It makes me wonder about the challenges.
That's a critical point.
What are the biggest vulnerabilities here, particularly regarding their massive hardware needs and the broader geopolitical landscape?
That's a critical question, because despite this unprecedented scale and ambition, HUMAIN faces several significant risks and challenges. For you, the listener, understanding these critical perspectives is key.
Okay, let's hear them.
First, there's a clear dependence on Western hardware. Despite those billions in GPU deals, Saudi Arabia remains reliant on NVIDIA and AMD chips, which are manufactured abroad. In a world of tightening export controls and semiconductor politics, this supply chain fragility remains a strategic vulnerability.
That reliance on external chips seems critical. And what about the human element, attracting and retaining the right talent? You mentioned the 40 PhDs, but...
That's the second major point: talent retention and brain drain. Attracting top researchers with huge salaries is one thing. Keeping them in the kingdom long-term may prove far harder.
Why is that?
Well, amid fierce global competition for the best minds, who often seek specific innovation ecosystems and cultural environments, it's a global market for talent.
True. Okay, what else?
Then we also need to consider energy and sustainability concerns. A 500 mW AI compute capacity consumes enormous power.
We talked about powering a city.
Exactly. This raises questions about whether the kingdom will continue to lean on fossil energy for this massive grid, or successfully transition to renewables to power its vast AI infrastructure. That's a big question mark.
And positioning itself as a third pole, geopolitically, that must come with its own set of pressures, right?
Absolutely. The geopolitical balancing act is crucial. By positioning itself as a third pole in the AI race, Saudi Arabia risks pressure from both the US and China.
Caught in the middle.
Potentially. Maintaining access to hardware, software, and partnerships could become deeply entangled in global tech rivalries, potentially limiting their options.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes, and finally, there are significant questions around governance and ethics. Will Allam be open to global developers or tightly controlled as a national intelligence asset?
Right. Transparency versus control.
Exactly. Transparency, potential censorship, and ethical guardrails remain largely unclear at this stage.
So still some unknowns there.
Definitely. And ultimately, there's the universal challenge of execution versus vision. Saudi Arabia has announced ambitious mega projects before.
We've seen those headlines.
And some of those remain in early stages years later. The question lingers. Can HUMAIN move from announcement to delivery at the monumental scale it promises?
Yeah, the follow-through.
Right. As one regional analyst put it quite pointedly, $100 billion buys you compute and partnerships, but not necessarily wisdom.
Ouch.
The real test is whether HUMAIN creates usable, trusted applications or becomes another symbol of ambition without execution.
A healthy dose of skepticism there.
Building on that point, AI is increasingly being framed not just as a technology, but as a geopolitical lever, comparable to oil in the 20th century or nuclear power during the Cold War.
That's a strong comparison.
It is. With HUMAIN, Saudi Arabia is undeniably positioning itself as a distinct third pole in the global AI race, situated between the United States and China. This is a deliberate, strategic move to reshape global power dynamics.
That's a strong comparison, AI as a geopolitical lever. In what specific ways do you see AI functioning like oil or nuclear power in terms of international relations?
Think about it. Just as control over oil reserves provided immense economic and political sway, or nuclear capabilities granted military and diplomatic power.
Right.
Control over advanced AI and its underlying data offers a new form of influence. It can dictate economic competitiveness, shape information flows, enable advanced military capabilities, and essentially grant a nation strategic autonomy.
A voice on the global stage.
Exactly, especially in an era defined by data and algorithms. It's about who controls the intelligence that drives the modern world.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener, and for the world at large? Saudi Arabia's strategic intent seems pretty clear. They want to retain strategic control over their data and AI models, rather than relying on external powers.
Strategic autonomy.
They aim to export influence by offering their Middle East-centric AI to neighboring states, fostering a regional technological ecosystem.
Building regional partnerships.
They are set on attracting global talent to establish the largest AI hub in the MENA region. And fundamentally, they seek to shift the narrative,
Which is huge.
from being defined by oil wealth to being recognized for knowledge wealth. It's a complete reimagining of their place in the world. This deep dive has shown us the immense ambition, the colossal investment, and the profound strategic depth behind Saudi Arabia's HUMAIN and Allam project.
It's quite something.
It feels like the kingdom's future horizon is no longer limited by wells or pipelines, but by the expanse of compute, algorithms, and imagination. It's truly a powerful statement of intent.
And that leaves us with a provocative thought for you to consider. How might the rise of these sovereign, culturally tailored AI models like Allam reshape the future of technological innovation and international relations?
Good question.
Will we see more nations follow this path, prioritizing national data sovereignty and cultural reflection in their AI development? What does this mean for global collaboration and indeed global competition in the years to come?
Especially as this new form of geopolitical leverage takes center stage.
Oh, exactly. Something for all of us to watch very closely.
The future of artificial intelligence is unfolding, and it's happening at AI World Week, the flagship global event for innovation, collaboration, and transformation. This flagship global AI event is designed to connect visionary leaders, trailblazing entrepreneurs, and influential thinkers to explore the endless possibilities of AI. Experience groundbreaking technology that redefines industries and inspires progress. Join thought-provoking discussions on ethical AI, digital equity, and the transformative role of technology in our world. Build meaningful connections that catalyze innovation and drive impact. AI World Week is powered by AI World Society, a global movement dedicated to advancing AI responsibly and ensuring it serves humanity. Together, we're shaping a smarter, more inclusive, and equitable future. Continue your journey beyond the event with the AI World Journal, offering expert insights, in-depth analysis, and the latest trends shaping the AI landscape. This is your opportunity to lead, to innovate, and to transform the world with AI. AI World Week. We invite you to join us and embrace the AI revolution.